Live. This following portion of the show is sponsored by Marquis Who's Who. Owner and president of Premier Settlements, Inc. is joining us this afternoon. Sean Lafferty, welcome to PA Live. It's great to have you.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So we're talking real estate today. What first interested you in this field?
Ooh, I just like the possibility of, the sky's the limit. With real estate, if you put in that effort, you put in that time, you can kind of make your own business and kind of make your own future. So we work with a lot of partners that do that, and we like to try to, exercise that for ourselves too.
Totally, totally. And as with any company, it's only as good as the team that you build. So can you talk to us a little bit about how your leadership skills enabled you to really just maximize that employee potential?
Yeah, so my team is made up of probably about almost 80% of people that have previously worked for me in other positions. I started my career in banking, met a lot of great people in the banking field. And like I said, most of the people that work for me have previously worked for me in other jobs. So I've been able to kind of see already kind of what their strengths were and utilize them to the best of their potential. My leadership style is really just giving them the autonomy and helping them take personal responsibility for what they do, and then letting them do that. Not a micromanager at all. I didn't like that when people would micromanage me. So I like to give them that same flexibility with their jobs.
I'm sure that is resonating with so many people. There's nothing worse than a micromanager. So I love that. It seems like it's working really, really well. I mean, flash forward, Premier Settlements has now established itself as a true leader in the industry. What's it feel like to be on this end?
It feels pretty good. It's nice when hard work pays off, especially nice when you really lean into your core values and then having people really connect with those. Also in real estate, there's so much potential for people to kind of cut corners and make a quick buck, and we try to do the exact opposite, where we're doing the right thing, even if it does maybe cost us a little bit in the transaction. Knowing that we're doing the right thing, again, connects with our partners, connects with our buyers, and it helps us, feel good for what we're doing. We're actually helping people.
Yeah, totally. Such a refreshing take in any business world. So I love that you're putting that into practice and kind of instilling that in your employees. If we could look into the future now, what are your plans? What's next for Premier?
Ooh, we opened a real estate brokerage in June. We're really excited for that. Again, with that same, core values of what we're doing with title, we wanted to extend that same flexibility to the real estate world and other avenues. So with the brokerage, there's so many big box chains that are, cutting bottom lines and they're taking more from people's commissions. And we want to do the opposite. We want to reward people for the hard work that they're doing and going out there and hustling in not a great real estate environment right now. Yeah. We've also opened up avenues for homeowners insurance and really just thinking about different ways that we can layer on top of our existing, title partners. So we've talked about lawn care or HVAC, possibly mortgage in the future. So there's so many possibilities that we could do with having title being that, forefront and leading the way with the different leads and being that point person to ultimately help be a smooth transaction for the buyers. Because that's, at the end of the day, that's our biggest goal. Someone's buying a house, it's the most stressful, it's the most time-consuming, process that they can go through. And if we can be there and hold their hand and actually be an expert in what they're going through and maybe answer some of those questions and make it a nice, seamless transaction for them, more ways that we can help them do that would be offering more services. So that's probably the biggest low-hanging fruit. And next is, expand to other areas. Right now we have Pennsylvania. We're talking about Maryland. Florida is another possibility. So expanding our market share.
Yeah, the sky's the limit, like we said in the beginning. So this has come totally full circle. We can find you online to learn a little bit more. But for now, thank you from all of us here in Pennsylvania. We appreciate having you on the show.
Oh, you bet. Yeah, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you to Marquis Who for sponsoring this conversation. More with PA Live right after this.